And now, hoping to earn an Intercontinental Championship opportunity, but Ricochet with the right hand stops Ali in his tracks.
Two of the absolute best high flyers in the game when at 100%, which clearly Ali is not. How much has this taken out of it?
Ricochet, notice how he goes right for the ribs, the heavily taped injured ribs of Ali.
Well, let's not forget, Ricochet lost the Intercontinental Championship to the current holder, Gunther, in June. Really hasn't had much momentum ever since. This is a get-right opportunity.
And Ali, look at this! The backstabber from the top rope! Can Ali stay in this? Can he last in this match?
Well, here's the thing, you can fight with certain body parts hurt. You hurt a hand, I've still got one good hand to punch you with. But those ribs, every deep breath you take, every twist your body makes, it's pain.
Ali again, right to the side of the face of Ricochet.
Again, landing on those ribs, however, was Ali.
And Ali, though, on the attack. And when you're a high flyer, too, the rib injury really cuts down what you can do in the ring.
100%. Meat and potatoes brawler, you can get away with it.
Oh! Launching himself on the top rope, and Ricochet! Ricochet with a tremendous move into a Michinoku driver outside the ring. This is a Mustafa Ali versus Ricochet. First round of the World Cup on Fox. And a big elbow to the jaw. Second rope again, waist lock from on high. The elbows, though, trying to force some separation. And Ricochet planting Ali and follows it up with a wicked clothesline. Moonsault. Cover for the victory. To advance. Kick out by Ali, and again he's still in this. Nobody home. Ali able to move out of harm's way. And this could be it. Shoulders down. 2 count for the win. Kick it 2. And Ricochet right to the bad ribs.
Pinpoint accuracy. Ricochet trying to play Mr. Nice tonight, but he is in a fight.
Hands on his feet, Ali off the second rope. Tornado DDT! WWE fans cheering, showing respect for both men in this match.
Look of regret on the face of Ricochet.
Ali back to his feet. Ricochet top rope. Ricochet with a shooting star! Right to the injured ribs, into the cover. Ricochet advances.